Tasso's gone through a fair amount of evolution through the years. We started off very small, racked up some credit card charges and just life support on the business. But we really were lucky and fortunate to partner with DARPA in the early days in the Department of Defense, who really put in the first funding in the form of a grant, really with this exact vision of sample and send, right? In those early days, they were like, well, there are these people that are stationed wherever they are.
Yeah.
And then there's the amazing technology and the diagnostics that's back in the lab. What we're doing today is either trying to miniaturize that technology and bring it to the patient, or have them ship off back to the lab. And they're like, why don't we just leave both things where they are and just send the samples? Like, that seems like a great way to do things. We partnered with them in the early days and really had an amazing chance to work with some talented people at DARPA and then into the DoD more broadly. And through that, we were able to grow the business and grow the technology really by completing the grants and paralleling the commercial efforts with the grant milestones. And then from there, we then started working with industry. We started really working with pharmaceutical companies, Merck and others. And so again, that helped push us forward to say, okay, how are we solving a specific problem as opposed to this big, broad problem, which really, helped refine the product even further. We then raised venture capital through the years and through about 3 rounds of funding, brought in about $120 million of financing. And that has really helped us iterate on the product further and then grow and scale. It helped us really ramp up from, 16 people during the grant phase of the business up into this 70-person business we are today. And bring the product from, hey, here's how we can do PK into how do we do broader blood testing? How do we help with more blood draws? People always want more blood volume. So how do we do that? How do we expand into other verticals? How do we expand our commercial presence and really round out all of the other pieces of the business as we scale? And so to date, we've now gotten about 2 million blood draw devices out in the world, helped about 2 million people with their blood draws, which is really humbling to think about from those early beginning days.